Let's do an unboxing together. So, about a month ago, I ordered from Holly Clothing. It was my first time ordering from them, and I've always wanted to, but I've been a little hesitant because of the pricing. So, I finally pulled the trigger and I got a couple pieces, but I wanted to mention a few things before we actually unbox this. So, to start off with, the prices on Holly Clothing are pretty extreme. They range anywhere from $80 to $200 per piece. I was browsing, shopping like I normally do, and I clicked things into my cart. But then less than 30 minutes later, they sent me a discount code for $30 off. So if you're thinking about getting something, sign up for their little rewards and wait because they will send you a little discount code. So, with that being said, they also have flash sales quite often. I missed one, unfortunately, but it is okay because I still got the two items I really wanted. I went with a dress and a shirt, both ranging on the more expensive side from their website. But let's actually open it and get into what I bought. All right, this is how they come straight out of the bag. I got a dress and I got a blouse. So they are very, very loud in wrapping. These did take a little over a month to get to me. They do the pre order on their website and then they make it and then send it to you. So it's about 2 to 3 weeks of making the actual garment that you order. And this is the first one. This is the dress I got. This is a size medium for the dress and it comes with a belt. It is, it actually doesn't say which one it is, but it says handmade in India. I got a size medium and this is the actual dress. Obviously, it is really, really wrinkled because it was in shipping for the longest time. These are, you know, a very nice kind of neutral gray. This is the belt that it comes with. I wanted it specifically for a little Moon Knight cosplay that I've been putting together. I think the grays are going to be perfect. But here is the actual dress itself. This one specifically has these little arm sleeves, and overall, the material feels really nice. I am not finding much to complain about. Overall, the stitching is really clean. I'm not seeing any fraying. But let's flip it inside out and really look at the bones of this dress. Because you never know. This is my first time shopping with them. All right, here is the inside. You can actually see all the darting, all of the garments, like skeleton stitching. And I'm not seeing any imperfections on my end, which is very awesome. This dress is over $100. I'll be inserting the price and what it looks like on the actual website here so that y'all can actually compare. The sleeves are not exactly, these little strappies are not exactly what I imagined for these straps on the dress. They looked a little bit thicker on the website, in my opinion. I don't know, it just, I remember them being thicker. But I'm gonna steam this out before I put it on just to give it like its full elegance and glory. I think overall this is pretty dang impressive. This is gonna make a really awesome costume. I think it would work for a couple of my book characters as well. But let's move on to the blouse. This is the blouse. Here is the blouse in all of its glory. Obviously, it is extremely wrinkled as well. Don't worry, I promise I'm going to steam both of these. But here is the back. One thing I didn't realize is that it had this little corset cinching on the back as well as the front. One of the reasons I got this specific shirt is because it was giving me Astarian vibes, and I thought it would work really, 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 really well for my Hal from Hell's Moving Castle, which I plan to do an upgrade for this year. This has a little hidden peekaboo like seam right here to kind of keep it a little modest, but the ruffles are just so elegant, and I really loved the poofy sleeves with a little button. Now, I did think that the button was going to be a little bit more elegant for the price, but overall the material is really good. I'm not seeing any issues with the threading, with the little lace up area. I'm not seeing any frayed edges. It's all like completely clean stitch wise. Let's look at the inside now. Yeah, she's pretty clean. I'm not seeing any issues in the actual fabrication of this shirt. I'm not seeing any stains. It looks good. So let's get these babies steamed out and put on so that I can tell you the comfort, the weight, and overall the quality when it's on your body. Overall, I'm really impressed so far. I'm not finding any complaints, which is extremely surprising. I should also put a disclaimer that I bought these with my own money with no help from the company. I am not sponsored, gifted, or anything in any way for this. Ooh, there is actually a thread on this one. Oh, it's not even attached to anything. But yeah, I'm not sponsored or affiliated with this brand at all. Now, if they would like to work with me in the future, that would be cool. But as of right now, I bought this all with my own money because I wanted to try it out. All right, so this is the dress all steamed out and ready to go. A few things I noticed while I was steaming it out is that the belt pieces are actually attached to the dress. I did not expect that. Like, it's pretty well attached, but that is a little disappointing. For my cosplay, I didn't want the belts on, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to incorporate it or remove it without damaging the piece. I see why they kept it attached, but that's, I don't know. I don't love that, but it was really easy to steam. It didn't have any finicky parts. None of the seaming came out. So let's go ahead and put this on and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I got a size medium dress, which I read the sizing chart and I thought that's what would work best for me. However, this dress is not fitting my bust like at all. I can't really pull it down. It's kind of just stuck in this position. This is where the shoulders are supposed to go, which obviously I can't get it down with that without like causing stress right here. I'm not sure if I just read the sizing chart wrong. It's pretty disappointing though. I will leave in an update if I am able to get a return on this, but it is just not gonna fit my chest, which is pretty disappointing because it's loose enough to where it is fitting every other part of my body perfectly. The height is perfect, the actual waist part is perfect and flowy, the belt part is looking fabulous, but I can't show you the result because it is not working in parts of my body that it should be. And like, I'm not sure what's going on there. I might be able to turn it into like a corset back if I'm unable to get a return on this, but this is funky here. So I guess if you're a bigger chest size, you have to size up in this because it's just unable to work like at all on my body type. And I'm normally like a medium large, and I really thought I was a medium when I was picking out this size because even the darts down here are extremely loose. There's so much space, but not for my girlies. That's very funky. All right, here is the shirt all steamed out. This was a little bit challenging with the poof sleeves. I was able to get it mostly steamed out, but I did notice a couple of black dots on the actual garment as I was steaming it. Nothing that a stain remover wouldn't be able to get off, but it's just a little disappointing to see that there were tiny little dots on this garment. I will also point out that this part is actually kind of thick and it allows it to keep its structure a little bit better, which I think is really cool. But let's go ahead and put this on now so you can see what it looks like. All right, so I decided to refilm my review of the shirt because I was pretty distressed the day of with the dress not fitting. So here is take two. The shirt is a little wrinkly because I didn't hang it up properly, so that's on me, but I did steam it originally, I promise. So, just going over the shirt, it was about $65. Now, remember, I did have that discount code though that they sent me almost immediately after putting items into my cart. The shirt has lace up here that tightens pretty well, tight at the bottom. You can obviously swap this out. I've seen people on the review page for this shirt swap it off for a black string here to match a star in. But in the back, it also has these so that you can tighten it up and tie it off. It's actually pretty easy to do it, and the string is actually surprisingly a nice quality, so it's easy to work with. And yeah, the sleeves are so poofy. I love the way they're collected at the end. The actual like collar or cuff, that's the word, is really well done as well. I like that it comes to a point. It has two adjustable buttons as well. And then the ruffles are just so elegant. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I really like the way it cinches in. I love the poofiness of the sleeves. It's really easy to roll these up too. And I don't know, I love this little privacy piece in the middle, and I love that it fits me so perfectly. I think I got really lucky on the sizing here, considering the sizing on the dress just didn't work out. Let me show you how this looks like compared to the shirt that I am intentionally replacing this with. So this is the shirt that caused me to get this shirt, and also, like, good excuse. This is the shirt that came with my Howl cosplay from Mick Costumes, and honestly, it looks okay, but parts of that I wanted to like cross over were the ruffles. You can see it's got ruffles here, but this gives me more nightgown vibes instead of like Renaissance, Prince, little wizard vibes, you know? So I think the upgrade difference is great. The sleeves are also so much more elegant and poofy to where when I have the cloak slash like cardigan on that he wears, it'll drape a little bit better and I can actually make like a cloak chain that looks really cool and snazzy. But this is a cosplay I tend to like not wear because I haven't upgraded it. So this is the first part of my upgrade process. I think this shirt is perfect for that, and I will definitely be wearing it at the Ren Fair as just like a pirate OC or maybe an Astarian one day. I don't know. I would cosplay Astarian if I didn't have to wear contacts, let's be honest. But I love this shirt. Now, I did go through the return process for the dress. I'm going to cut away to that. Okay, I just logged on to my Holly Clothing order, and I was actually able to get a return code super duper easily. Like literally 3 buttons on the Holly Clothing returns part. Let me show you. I'm gonna screen record. But it was super duper easy to do. Like, took no time at all. I already have a prepaid shipping label as well to make the return. Like, that was the easiest return process I have ever had. Let's see how long it takes to get the return. I will either do a part 2 or I will update in a pinned comment as soon as I get any information back. But I get like a full month to return this item. It says drop off my items by the 25th, and it was just easy as that. Like, shockingly hassle-free. All right, now that you saw how easy it was for me to do a return, I have yet to drop it off, but I bet it'll be easy. I just have to take it to a UPS store. I will make a part 2 if you guys want to see how long it takes to get that return and if the size large actually fits. But yeah, I'm kind of sad that the dress didn't work out, but hey, happy ending with the shirt. I am in love with it. The dress, we'll find out. But I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye. I just want to give a big shout out to everyone on my Patreon, including Lewis and John and my Mr. Stark tier. Thank you all so much for the support. Have a happy new year. Bye.